Now, the head of the United Nations, or the UN, has condemned travel restrictions targeting southern African nations with reported cases of the Omicron coronavirus variants as a form of racist travel segregation.
United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres decried the restrictions after countries around the world led by European nations and the United States announced targeted travel restrictions. The travel curbs target several countries after health experts tracking infections in the region first identified the Omicron variant. Gutierrez explained that it is unacceptable as Africa is one of the most vulnerable parts of the world economy. Later, he also warned that the wave of travel restriction risks jeopardizing Africa's economic recovery and will not really stop the spread of the virus around the world.
We have the instruments to have safe travel. Let's use those instruments to avoid this kind of, allow me to say, travel apartheid, which I think is unacceptable.
La situation en Afrique, comme dans le reste du monde, reste marquée également par la terrible pandémie de la Covid-19. Malheureusement, moins de 6% des Africains sont vaccinés, alors que dans le reste du monde, les taux sont peut-être 10 fois plus.
The Netherlands have moved into a tougher lockdown that was announced amid spiking infections, even before the country recorded its first confirmed cases of the new, more highly transmissible Omicron variant.
Now, the Dutch Public Health Authority confirmed 13 people who arrived in the Netherlands on flights from South Africa on November the 26th have so far tested positive for the new Omicron coronavirus variant. Soon after that, Dutch airports suspended flights mainly from South Africa and some other southern parts of African countries, including Lesotho, Namibia, and some other high-risk countries. The 61 people who tested positive for the virus on November 26 after arriving on the last two flights to Amsterdam's Schiphol airport before a flight ban was put in place were immediately put into isolation while sequencing was carried out to establish if they had the new variant. Now, bars, non-essential stores, cinemas, and theaters were among the public places forced to shut from 5 p.m. until 5 a.m. under the new lockdown that began on Sunday.